Once again, athletes, please begin to clear the competition pool. Thank you. Athletes, please clear the pool. Thank you. Good morning, Ocala, Florida. Welcome back to this beautiful, fast swimming facility. Do you know what month it is? It's August, if you haven't realized that when you woke up. What a fast week we've had so far here in Ocala. Once again, I'd like to thank all of our volunteers who make up the administrative team and the officials and the timers. You've done an outstanding job this week. We have today and tomorrow to go. How about our athletes, ladies and gentlemen? What do you think up there? You liking our athletes and their performances? Wow. We've had some great swimming. We're looking forward to the closing last 2 days of some real fast swimming. At this time, I'd ask you to, if you are able to, please rise from your seats. And this morning's reflection will be presented by a rising senior. She's also one of our athlete representatives, and during this week I've been making a quick PA announcement for athlete representatives. I know it's going to be hard to follow Aubrey and what she's been able to accomplish with our YMCA, the USA Swimming and Diving National Committee, but she is one of our athlete representatives. So she represents, she's the voice of our athletes to our committee and to our national organization for competitive swimming and diving. And I thank you for that, Aubrey. You've done a great job. She's here at our 4th Y Nationals, and she loves to swim butterfly. All events of butterfly, not just the 2-fly. She likes to sprint also, from what I understand. So please, at this time, welcome Aubrey Mitchell, Durham, North Carolina, and Yoda.
When I was deciding what to say for my reflection this morning, I thought of what I wanted everyone to take away. I'm sure many of us here have heard time and again that swimming is an individual sport, that your success is dependent on your own actions. But I beg to differ. Swimming creates a stronger team than any other, a community where we can be ourselves, rely on each other, and know that someone has our back. For me, I've always swum faster when I know I'm doing it for something bigger than myself. If that's not a team sport, then I don't know what is. Maya Angelou once said that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. As we head into the last few days of this very special meet, I encourage you all to see what you can do to make a fellow swimmer feel supported. What positive impact can you make for someone today, and make sure the world knows just how much of a team sport swimming truly is.
Thank you, Aubrey. I ask that you please remain standing. Veterans, you may salute as we honor our country and those that serve to protect our freedoms, the playing of our national anthem. Thank you, and thank you, Aubrey Mitchell. I'd like to please have your attention again as each and every Y Nationals, we take a moment to remember people we have lost who were part of our YMCA swimming community. This meet, I'd like to recognize a man who gave many years to our YMCA movement. You can see his picture up there. A friend of mine and a friend of many. He's a former president and CEO of the YMCA at Delaware. His children swam through competitive swimming. His wife Nancy volunteered. And of course, Mike embodied the core values of honesty, caring, respect, and responsibility, which we should all be living by. He was that CEO for almost 30 years at the YMCA at Delaware. He impacted thousands of lives, including here on the pool deck. Down in Fort Lauderdale, I remember Mike, he created the help desk, which is right behind me over here, sitting there on the announcer's podium, and people would come up to Bruce and ask questions, and Mike had this wonderful idea of creating a help desk where we could help answer questions for coaches, for athletes, for officials, where we would point them in the right direction. Mike passed away recently from cancer. He was also a huge, huge child protection advocate in its early stages back in 2008 and 2009 when it became a movement across this country. Mike was there to support and eventually work as an advocate for child protection. Please take a moment to remember Mike Graves. Thank you. We'll be getting started in about 5 minutes. Our athletes begin staging for the 400-meter freestyle. Big congrats out to Tommy Ronayne getting engaged on the Jersey Shore. How about that, Tommy? Former athlete for Ridley. Congratulations. Wish you all the best, Tommy. Are you ready? Here we go. Day number 4, women's 400-meter freestyle. Your national record, championship record, 4:16:33 set in 2019. Abigail Doss, Susquehanna, Pennsylvania. 6 heats in total. This will be heat number 1, Mr. Referee. All right, here we go with the 400 freestyle for the women. Swimming out of lane number 4, the triangle area, Peyton McNutt, Maddie Nurnberg, 5 from New Canaan, Connecticut. Lane number 6 from Kennett Jennersville, Pennsylvania, Eddie Rowe. Nurnberg out 31:70. Guard seed times the first several heats. As these athletes work through this first quarter of the 400 free. I'd like to welcome all of those of you listening online or watching online. The pool is lane number 10, bottom of the pool lane number 1. Now we've got Peyton McNutt. We go down 106.59. Quarter of the way through. Takeitlive brings it to us each and every year. Does a great job. This will be available on our website. McNutt, 142.13. Nurnberg, center of the pool, and then Rose. strength and the speed is on the back half. Second and a half, a little less than a second and a half for Nuremberg. Through the 250, coming up on the 300-meter mark, so 100 will be left to hit this wall. 35.95, past 50, so open up a little bit for Maddie Nuremberg, 16 years old from New Canaan. She's a 3:29.63. Up into the 36s. But still pretty good swim. Let's see if we can get back here to 34. Hit sub 440 mark would be nice. So 15 meters to go. Well, Maddie Nuremberg had a heat number 1, setting the pace for the next 5 heats. And just over at 440. 70. Heat 2. Number 2 is 6 in the water. On lane number 2, Janice Betts, Pal Crosley, Tiger Sharks, Isabel Hodem. Lane number 2 for Cheshire, Sammy Oyd from Greater Somerset County in 4. Mary Green from Foothills, she's in 5. Bryn Lewis, Phoenixville 6. Mariah Quad in 7 for Lakeland Hills. Gwen Devaney, her upper main line is in lane number 8, and Emily Cavill from Oshkosh, lane number 9. So Lewis out first at 30.80. Bryn Lewis from Phoenixville. Mary Green had a good swim there in the 4 IM yesterday, as did Lewis. Lewis and Green, 105. 44 for Bryn Lewis. 1/4 of the way there. Lewis was 12th in the 100 free earlier this week. 17th in the 200 free. Also swam the 800. Now moving up. Janice Betts, lane number 2. So Lewis at 2:16.85. It's about a second ahead of the pace from Nuremberg in the previous heat. Mary Green, she was 10th in the 800, so she'll have a little bit of extra speed there on the back half. Cora Spetz having a great swim. Sorry, Jana Spetz. I got her mixed up there. It's Jana. She finished 26th in the 200 free. Still Lewis, though, from Phoenixville. Green from Foothills. And Spetz from Powell Crosley, also moving up out of lane number 8 from Upper Main Line. This is Gwen Devaney. She was 34.99. Green and Lewis, your leaders. Spetz still holding third. All right, final push for Bryn Lewis. Nice swim right here for Lewis. As I mentioned, Bryn was 12th in the 100 free. Very strong middle distance freestyle right here for Bryn. And she goes 4:34 to set the pace for the next several heats. Great swim, followed by Green and Spetz. Heat 3. Alrighty, a full heat here in heat number 3 of 6. Kaylee Kennedy, Jersey Shore, is in 1. Heidi Ross Hamilton in 2. Ellie DeCouklier from Lakeland Hills, a future Marist Red Fox, is in 3. Lulu Bernard, Lakeland Hills, is in 4. Claire Magis, Phoenixville, in 5. Julia Tejada, Cheshire, off to Merrimack College. She's in 6. Peyton Phelan from Jersey Shore, 7. Kinga Kiss, Greater Somerset County, in 8. Hannah Baumgardner, YMCA Central Maryland, in 9. And Paige Schneider in lane 10. A couple 31.88s out of Bernard and Magis to lead it off. And Claire Magis, Phoenixville, 106.42. Claire finished 16th in the 200 free this week. Your leader, then Peyton Phelan from Jersey Shore, and Kaylee Kennedy up there in lane number 1. That's 1, 2, 3 at the 150 wall. So Magis 35-37 on that last 50 split. Keep your eye on those 35s. Want to be on those low 35s in this heat. Nice swim by Kennedy from the Jersey Shore. We need a coach from Greater Somerset County to the time trial table, please. A coach from Greater Somerset County to the time trial table, please. Kennedy, now your leader halfway through at 2:16.52. Coach from Greater Somerset County to the time trial table, please. Thank you. Mages running second, Phelan third. Mages trying to move up a little bit here, center of the pool. See what these splits are coming up to the 300 mark. Still Kennedy, then Mages. So you can see picked up about 0.17 of a second on Kennedy, did Claire. Peyton Phelan still holding on the third. Phelan finished 22nd in the 800. Back to Mages, 4:01.70. Top time so far, 4:34.31. And we'd be underneath that. That was Bryn Lewis. May just get there. And she'll be just over that. But she goes 4:35.08, followed by Kennedy and then Phelan. Nice swim, ladies. Heat 3. Sorry, Heat 4. And swimming out of heat number 4 of 6. Now lane number 1 from Triangle, Casey Freeman. Lane number 2 from Fanwood Scotch Plains, Normandy, Bever Sluice. Lane number 3 from Pal Crosley, Hannah Schroeder. 4 from Emmy Lyons, Allie Sadri. 5 from Lynchburg, and Margaret Holt. 6 from the Jersey Shore, Savannah Orovitz. 7 from the Jersey Shore, Maxine Camelone. Number 8 from Farmington Valley, Michaela Ellis. Number 9 from Upper Main Line, Ava Scara. And in lane number 10 from Ridley, Sarah McGann. Lead time going out. Bryn Lewis was 1:05.44 in the previous heat. And Ann Margaret Holt from Lynchburg at 1:04.05. That is your top time so far at the 100-meter mark. And Margaret Holt finished 7th in the 800 the other night. 12th in the 2 free. They're scoring some points for Lynchburg. Michaela Ellis. 12th in the 800 the other night for Michaela Ellis from Farmington Valley. Currently running second to Ann Margaret Holt. Who's at a 2:13. It's about 3 seconds ahead of the top time pace. Splitting the 34s here. End of the race. And Margaret comes in with a 4:34.97. Top time so far, Bryn Lewis 4:34.31. Sadre from Emmy Lyons. Swimming third. At this point, Ann Margaret 3:20.308. Then about 3 seconds. Can we get her down below the 4:30 mark? That would be a great swim for the 15-year-old from Lynchburg. Trying to move up now, Michaela Ellis. Ellis having a good last 100. There she goes. 34:57, 3:58. Come in around that 4:32 mark, which would be your top time. Does Bryn Lewis have anything left to chase down Michaela Ellis? You can see her over the rope. But Ellis putting her head down here from Farmington Valley. She'll go 4:31. Good swim. That's your lead time unofficially. 31:53, followed by Lewis and then Sadri from Emmy Lyons. Casey, heat 5. That previous year, that was Casey Freeman up there and won, going 5:22.92. A personal best for Casey. Here we go, heat 5 in the water. First of our 2 circle seated heats, Annie Saperchi from Cheshire's in 1, Addison Marcosia, Meriden, New Britain, Berlin in 2. Broughton Webb, 32nd in the D final last year from Lynchburg's in 3. Serena Dickey, 7th last year, first of the 2 fly this week, Lakeland Hills in 4. Ellie McNamara, 6th last year, she'll be a Richmond Spider swim for Coach Barney in the fall. 2nd in the 2 free this week. She's in 5. Kirsten Dietzweiler, 1st in the 100, 1st in the 200, 9th in this event last year. She's in 6. Izzy Pfeiffer, Florida State Seminole recruit. Within the 4 IM last night, York and York County. Erin Richards, 2nd in the 2 fly this week from Farmington Valley. She's in 8. Allison Charette, 16th in this event last year from Greenwich. She's in 9. And Dylan Briones from Somerset County is in 10. Pretty good out right there for our 100 free champ, 103. That is your fastest split so far, 103.47 for Kirsten Dietzweiler. Serena Dickey, our 200 fly champ, following her. And then Erin Richards, She was second in the 2 fly. So we've got our champ and runner-up in this heat of the 4 free. A couple of flyers, but showing their skills here in a mid-distance freestyle event. Weiler, Oshkosh, Wisconsin, out 2:11.83. 200 to go. 34.23. Dickey was 34.22, moving up a hundredth of a second on that last 50. Still Deechweiler. Dickey, McNamara moving up. McNamara going 33.84 on the 50, going to try to close. Kirsten Deechweiler, once again, 100 and 200 free champ this week so far. McNamara still moving up on the shoulder now. Deechweiler, McNamara, and Dickey trying to get a lane for tonight in the championship final, these 3. McNamara second in the 200 free this week. And we got our champ and our runner-up in the 200 free battling it out here in the 400 in the prelims. 15 meters to go. The 2 fly champ right in there also. Deechweiler head down all the way to the wall, and she'll go for it, 27.17. Great swim by those 2 athletes. Followed by Dickey. Heat 6. All right, your top time 4:27.17. Kirsten Deechweiler out of the previous heat. Number 6 is 6. Second of our 2 circle seated heats is in the water. Final heat, women's 400-meter freestyle. And lane number 1, 20th last year from Spartanburg, Tegan McEnroe. Lane number 2, 13th last year from Upper Main Line, Whitney Kane. Joelle Van Duzer, 26th in the D final last year from Greater Holyoke. She's in 3. Aveline Walsh, 11th last year, second in the 4 IM, 5th in the 200 free this week. From York is in 4. Our top seed coming in. She was 5th in this event last year. She won the 800. 4th in the 2 breast. From Greater Spartanburg, Claire Burns. Lane number 6, 8th last year, 6th in the 800. This week from Wyckoff, Josie Marino. Lane number 7, 12th last year from Northeastern. She'll be a Northeastern Husky. She was 2nd in the 800. The other night, Morgan Harlan from Umley. Kaylani Silver from Upper Mainline, 14 years old. She's in lane number 8, Emily Siddall. 21st last year from Greater Somerset County in 9. And Eddie Yankee from Oshkosh in lane number 10. 5:09 was your fastest split out of this heat. That was Duzer. Sorry, 104.91 was Whitney Kane. Well, Whitney Kane, I mentioned 13th last year. Fifth in the 200 for you, Whitney Kane, and there's the 200 time of a 2:13.23. Just off of where Dietzweiler was, followed by Burns. Trying to move up there, but picked up about 6/100ths of a second. And then Marino. Kane also fifth in the 800 this week. 8th in the 200. This is our final heat. Time to beat 4:27.17. Kane still your leader. Burns and then Marino. The top three. Boozer trying to move up. As is Harlan. Harlan usually a good closer. Claire Burns now making her move there, 34.25 on that 50. Kane still your leader, 34.55. Again, so we're going to get Lane in the championship final. All right, 4:27.17 is the time to beat. Burns now your leader, followed by Kane and Marino. And the field is beginning to charge. Here comes Harlan, a good finisher. He was 33.93 on that last 50. Well, we get below the 27. Kane in 2. Looks like maybe it's Harlan. Burns, Kane, and then Harlan. A couple of Umleys in there. Great swim at a 4:29. Looks like Dietzweiler may be holding down that lane next to McNamara tonight. We'll have those results out here momentarily. Great swim. Let's put our hands together for all of those 400 freestylers on the women's side. Next up, men's 400-meter freestyle. Your national record, 3:51.49, set back in August of 2019. Ross Dant, Metropolitan Hickory, North Carolina. He also holds a championship meet record at 3:56.82, set July of 2017. 5 heats in total. This will be heat number 1. Madam Referee. So we have heat number 1 and lane number 3 from the Ridley Rays, Phil Greshey. Is that lane number 3? The bad habit I have. So lane number 3, Phil Greshey from Ridley. Alex Muldowney, upper main line is in 4. Kenny East in 5 for Greater Somerset County. Kellen Booth, lane 6 from Cheshire, Connecticut. Zachary Katong from the YMCA of the Jersey Shore. He's in 7. Oliver Johnson in 8 from New Canaan. And out it's Booth for Cheshire, 10083. And your preliminary results from the women's 400-meter freestyle. Eligible to swim in the D final: Rhodes, Cavill, Ross, Barnard, and Quad. Your alternates for the C final: Devaney and Nuremberg. Eligible to swim in the C final: Phelan, Green, Scara, Kennedy, McEnroe, Charette, Sadal, Schroeder, Pfeiffer, and Spetz. Eligible to swim in the B final: Mages, Sadri, Yankee, Marcosia, Richards, Waltz, Van Duzer, Saperchi, Lewis, and Webb. And eligible to swim in the championship final: Holt, Ellis, Marino, Silva, Harlan, Kane, Burns, Dickey, McNamara, and your top qualifier with a time of 4:27.17 from Oshkosh, Kristen Dietschweiler. The time is 9:33. You have 30 minutes to declare your intentions to scratch. Alrighty. 6:16. That was the split at the 200 with Kenny East. Kenny's still your leader, but Kellen Booth right next to him heading into this last 100. 1400ths of a second separating East and Booth as they push into this last sprint 100 for heat number 1 of 5. Has the closing speed and strength here, coming off of the final wall, turn wall, and it's Booth now leading. Picked up 1800ths of a second on that 50. So Kellen Booth from Cheshire. Kellen Booth finishing up. He goes 4:18.80. Nice last 100 for Booth. Followed by East and then Catan. Those are your top 3. Heat 2. Booth is a Gettysburg College commit. There'll be a bullet there at the Gettysburg campus. Beautiful South Central Pennsylvania. Here we go, heat number 2. Justin Vaj, Jersey Shore in 1. Gavin Page, Regional Y, Western Connecticut 2. Matt Showmaker, Pal Crosley 3, Nathan Nash Parsons, R.C. Durr in 4, Luke Finn in 5, Jersey Shore, lane 6 from Phoenixville, Nathan Deeney, 7 from Pal Crosley, Ryan Walter, 8 from Emmy Lyons, Nabelsino, 9 from Lakeland Hills, Anderson Arunke, and Frank Edwards from Summit, New Jersey is in lane number 10. Early leaders, Deeney, he's in 1:00.08. 7/500ths of a second faster than Kenny East was. East was swimming out of heat 1. speedy Luke Finn right there to 32.30, going 2:05.78 at the 200 mark. Ahead of Kenny East pace by 3800ths of a second. Kenny East out of the previous heat. Well, this is your lead time so far. Through 1.5 heats was a 2:05.78. Well, Luke Finn at a low 32. Moving out right now, coming up to the 300 mark. He's got 25 meters to go to get there, and then he'll finish it up at the last 100. Finn, and then Schumacher, and then Dini. Anybody else have closing speed? These are some pretty good splits right here. 31s, a couple of 32s, another 32 mid. Dini at 3:15.25. Time to beat for 1880. Kellen Booth from Cheshire. Schumacher trying to move up. Page trying to move up. Well, Luke Finn, 32 mid. He's at 3:42.87. Once again, time to beat 4:18. There's some pretty zippy speed here for the classic swimmer's name. 15 meters to go. We'll be underneath that 4:18 mark. That's a great swim, and it'll lead us on the deck at 4:15.33. Followed by Page and then Schumacher. Page finishing up there 31.62. Heat 3. And in the water, heat number 3, lane number 1 from Summit, Bryce Ryan. Lane number 2 from Reading in Berks County, Jack Martin. Lane number 3 from the Jersey Shore, Dylan Wan. 4 from Springfield, Brady Cordonier. 5 from Greater Somerset County, Kevin Ward. 6 from Chambersburg, Ethan White. 7 from Upper Palmetto, Gavin Charkala. 8 from Greater Somerset County, Matthew Barnacle. 9 from the Jersey Shore, Chris Hall. And lane number 10 from Upper Mainline, Ben Gottrow. Pool, there's your first sub 100. There's a couple of them up there, White and Charkala. There's another one, Juan, and then Ryan. But your leader, Bryce Ryan at 59.48. Summit. That's a split so far. counts Dylan Wan. Nice split there at 31.74. Dylan, YMCA, the Jersey Shore, comes in at 4:19.02. 203, 235 now, 203 at the 200 split. 235 going 32.11. Dylan Wan, Ethan White now moving up to the Chambersburg Y Chargers. Ocala down here in lane number 10. Also Gautreaux from Umley. So it's Wan, White, and Gautreaux into the last 100. Wan at 3:07.75. And it's White, and it's Gautreaux. Trying to move up is Ocala. Dylan Wan, 32.19. A little distance between he and Ethan White and Ben Gautreaux. Be a new top time at a 4:11.48. Followed by White, the second fastest time, and Gautreaux at your third fastest time. Nice swim, gentlemen. Heat 4. First of our two circle-seated heats. Heat number 4 of 5 in the water for the men's 400-meter freestyle. Max Tucker, Greater Spartanburg, is in lane number 1. Jack Ackerman, Farmington Valley 2. Blake Wool, 11th in the 200 free. Farmington Valley is in 3. He was also 19th last year. Grant Smith finished 3rd in the 200 free from Somerville, 12th last year. He's in lane 4. Lincoln Council, our 800 freestyle champion, 4th in this event last year. He's in lane 5. He'll be off to Catawba College. He'll be a chief. And number 6, Domingo Gotti. He won the 200 free the other night, 7th last year. He's in lane 6. Now Smith was your leader. Smith did 57.77. That's your fastest split going out. Caden Helmeski, the Gannon University Gold Knight this fall, 17th last year from York. Charlie Brown, 2nd in the 800 from York and York County's in lane number 8. Always a nice galloping stroke there for Charlie. Max Rufford, Greater Somerset County in 9. And Pal Crossley's Max Holthouse is in 10. So Smith still your leader, 2:00:51. Mentioned Grant Smith from Somerville, 12th in this event last year, 3rd in the 200. 800 free champ Lincoln Council next to him in 5. Also moving up now. 89 hundredths of a second between the two at the 250 mark. Council still moving up. 303.88. Smith, Council, and Gotti going into the last 100. Again, trying to get a lane tonight in the championship final. Charlie Brown also moving up of lane number 8. This is Ackerman up there for Farmington Valley in 2. Smith stepped on it a bit there. Was out on that last 50. Grant Smith, Lincoln Council. Good to have your top two times right there. 4.05 and a 4.06. So there you go. So far, those are your top two times. Followed by Gotti. Nice swim there for our 200 free champ. And Ackerman pulls up 4th and Brown in 5th. Heat 5. The top time, Grant Smith from Somerville, South Carolina. 4:05.85. Heat number 5 of 5, second of our 2 circle seeded heats in the water. Lane number 1, that's Reed Hester. There'll be a line at Springfield College in the fall. Farmington Valley. Lane number 2, 20th in this event last year from Fanwood Scotch Plains, Harrison McClure. Lane number 3, 23rd last year, 3rd in the 4 IM from Lynchburg, Hudson Rice. 11th last year, 9th in the 800 from Upper Mainline, Brady Gallagher. Lane number 5, he was 3rd in this event last year. He'll be off to the University of Delaware where he'll be a Blue Hen this fall. 14,800, second and 2 free from Indian Valley. Cody Lunsbury. He's out first, 59.31. Smith was out 57.77. Oliver Stoll from Greater Spartanburg. He's in lane 6, 6th in the 200. 5th in this event last year. He'll be off to West Virginia University in the fall. Alex Kazmark will be coming a Towson Tiger. He's a commit there. 13th last year, 8th in the 200 from Chambersburg. He's in 7th. Lane number 8, Johnny Adice. 11th in the 4 IM, 24th last year from Greater Somerset County. Carter Smith, 13th in the 4 IM from Greater Somerset County. He's in 9, and Cullen McGraw, 3,800, 6 in the 2 back from Chambersburg, is in 10. Always keep your eye on Cullen in that last 150 or so, always a strong closer. Linesbury 203.81. They're about 3 seconds behind the pace that was set by Grant Smith in the previous heat. Kazmark running second, Adice 3rd. Oliver Stahl Cody Lonsberry, Oliver going down there in 30.82. Fifth in this event last year. With the seed time of 4:05.82. Another 30-point right there for Stahl, pulling away from the pack. Keep your eye on this outside lane down here. McGraw up there in 2. Harrison McClure. Maybe 125. It should be right around, could be right around that 406, 405 mark if he keeps up this pace for Oliver Stahl. Lonsberry second, Kasbark third, McClure fourth, McGraw fifth. And he'll be up there, he shut it down just a little bit at a 4:08.82, followed by Lonsberry and then Kasbark. All right, great job. Please put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for all those 400 freestylers. As we get ready for some sprint action here, we'll ask that our timers please report to the other end and walk this way. There they go, walking nicely, making their way to the other end. Thank you, timers. All righty, here you go. Ready for some sprint action. Women's 50-meter butterfly. National record 26:20. Set in June of 24. Leah Shackley, Blair, Pennsylvania. Your championship record. 27:24, set in July 2022. Alexa Fulton from Upper Mainline, 7 heats in total. This will be heat number 1, Mr. Referee. All right, sprint fly, let's go. Lane number 3, Penny, 4 is Barnwell, 5 Mages, 6 Hopkins, and 7 is Russell. Who's going to lead the way? We've got 3-yard seed times in here. You never know. A pretty good swim by Barnwell down there. Barnwell from the Hale Y. She goes 29:34 to set the pace. Heat 2. Preliminary results of the men's 400-meter freestyle. Eligible to swim the D final, Runke. Alternates for the C final, Runke and Sino. Eligible to swim in the C final, Deeney, Smith, Schomacher, Booth, Tucker, Helmetsky, Haltis, Page, Easton, Edwards. Eligible to swim in the B final, Carcella, Gallagher, Finn, Gautreaux, Iodice, McGraw, White, Rice, Cordier, and Hall. Finishing up heat number 2. There we go, 30.13. Good swim for Romanowski, Henson. Heat 3. Finishing up with the men's 400-meter freestyle eligible swimming championship final. Brown, McClure, Kazmark, Ackerman, Gotti, Wan, Lunsbury, Stull, Council, and your top qualifier, Grant Smith, with a time of 4:05.85. Your time is 9:59. You have 30 minutes to declare your intentions to scratch. 3 finishing up here. And it will be 30.61. Caitlin Burke, one of our athlete representatives. Great swim, Caitlin. Heat 4. Swimming out of heat number 4, it's Harding 1, Hinson 2, Ronzaglia in 3, Ralph 4, Reynolds 5, Hillebrecht 6, Reed 7, Shopbell 8, Lawrence in 9, and Hannison 10. Time to beat 29:34. Barnwell out of heat number 1. Go, Katie Lawrence at 29:43. Now that's your second fastest time. Heat 5. All right, heat number 5. First of our 3 circle seated heats is in the water. Camelone 1, Oregon 2, Dorito 12 years old in 3. Schroeder tied for 13th last year's in 4. Freeman 6 last year's in 5. She's our 200 fly runner-up. McKyer 6, 9th last year. Fox 7, Keogh 8, Mitchell 9, and Eckert in 10. Time to beat 29:34. And there we go. Freeman at 28:33. Heat 6. Number 6 in the water, second of our 3 circle seated heats. Women's 50 fly. Brinkman 1, Pilatus 2, Benoit 22nd last year's in 3. Yip D-finaled last year's in 4. Sakis 11th in 100 flies in 5. Claiborne 7th last year's in 6. Luck 15th last year's in 7. Pasinich 8. Peter Tonis in 9. And Boissonneau in 10. 28:33 time to beat. 28:71 for Sakis. Maya Freeman still your leader, 28:33. Heat 7. Final heat, heat number 7 of 7 in the water, third of our 3 circle seated heats. Perry in 1, Liska 2, Mattis 3, Washington will be a Howard Bison in the fall, 12th last year. She's in 4. Kilponen, 4th last year, first in 100 fly. She's in 5. Montgomery 6. Pryor 7, tied for 13th last year. Wolbert 23rd last year. She's in 8. Kovaleski in 9. Kay in 10. 28:43 for Kilponen. That looks to be your second fastest time. Nice swim, ladies. Our next event, the men's 50-meter butterfly, your national and championship record, 24:18, set in July of 2009. Tim Phillips, Marietta, Ohio, 8 heats in total. This will be heat number 1, Mr. Referee. Swimming down to heat number 1, Ferguson 1, Toscano 2, McDonald 3, Connolly 4, Rostetta in 5, Kenny in 6, Brickner 8, Sessenig in 9. And it's Brickner, he goes 26:59, leading the way. Heat 2. Number 2 of 8 in the winner. Calvert 1. Sutherland 2. Ryberg 3. McKnight 4. Grouser 5. Andrzejewicz 6. Kantarovic in 7, Richardson 8, Abel 9, Cornish in 10. On the beat, 26:59, and right there we've got Ryberg at 27:23. Heat 3. Heat number 3 in the water, Welt 1, Bowery 2, Vonderheide 3, Cordonier in 4, Richardson 5, Todd 6, Kim 7, Gutierrez in 8, Jones 9, and Hungarter in 10. Again, 26:59. Colin Brickner from Spartanburg has your top time, and we've got 26:4 for PK Kim. Now your leader on the deck from York. Heat 4. Right now, new time to beat, PK Kim, York and York County, 26:4 out of the previous heat. Heat 4 in the water. Morrison 1, Rohr 2, Calderon 3, Schoenfelder 4, McLean 5, Zanakis in 6, Kunlak 7, Brennan 8, Doss 9, and Kajowski in lane 10. Anybody get underneath that 26:4? A real zippy time. 26:45 for Schoenfelder. That'll be your second fastest time so far. Great swim. Heat 5. And out of heat number 5 of 8. Colorette in 1, Gester 2, Wilson 3, Hill 4, Tasker 5, Liska 6, Fontana 7, Lee 8, Sanchez Gomez in 9, and Pham in 10. 26:40, time to beat PK Kim out of heat number 3. And there it is for Lucas Fontana. Wilton Y Wahoos goes 26:34. Good swim for Lucas. Heat 6. First of our 3 circle-seated heats is in the water. Top time, Lucas Fontana out of the previous heat, 26:34. Setting in 1, Adu 2. Ruckel Pakefi, 18th last year, he's in 3. McDonough 4. Canosa 7th in 100 flies in 5. Pope 7th in 100 frees in 6. Levi 15th last year's in 7. Pong 8. Bauman 9. Smith in 10. And there we go. 25's on the board. McDonough going 25:27. New fastest time. It'll be a Bowden Polar Bear in the fall from Bath. Heat 7. Heat number 7, second of our 3 circle-seated heats in the water. Mercer in a 1. He'll be off to Marist. May 2. Greenlee 3. Hammond 4. Rustock first of the 2 flies in 5. Wall 6. Bachelor tied for 15th last year's in 7. Weiss 8. Gomez 9. Haddad in 10. Time to be 25:7. And there we go. Rustock goes 25:43. Heat 8. Final heat, heat number 8 of 8. Third of our 3 circle-seated heats in the water. Rodriguez 1, Lestrange 2, Mignery 3, Houle 7th last year, Roll Tide is in 4. Beeson, BYU Cougar recruit, first in 100 flies in 5. Thompson 6, Torres 8th last year's in 7. Chandry 8, Pressler 9, and Solomon in 10. We'll get that time. There it is. There's your fastest time. Jimmy Beeson going 24:85, followed by Houle. Great swim for Beeson, the BYU Cougar recruit, and our 100 fly champ. All right, we'll need our timers back down here. Be here momentarily. Once again, a big thank you to our volunteer timers. They do a great job down here on the deck. If you're ever interested, sign up. You can help us out here on the pool deck. All right, here we go. Women's 100-meter breaststroke. National record 110.90 set in May of 25. Grace Hunt. Spartanburg, your championship record 111.26. KC Moss and Savannah Falconer. And Wilton and Spartanburg, they share that record. 9 heats in total. This will be heat number 1, Madam Referee. We need a coach from Miami. Coach from Miami to the administration table, please. The coach from Miami County to the administration table, please. Thank you. Heat number 1 and 9 in the water. Jackson in 2, Madden in 3, Roland 4. Zanson in 5, Wright 6, Nagy 7, Bauman 8. Meister in 9. Preliminary results. Women's 50-meter butterfly, your alternates. Eligible to swim into D final. Alrighty, here we go. Finish it up. Heat number 1 and 9. And it'll be Madden at 119.21. Grace Madden from Summit. Heat 2. Preliminary results from the women's 50-meter butterfly. Eligible to swim in the D final. Rocks, Gravius, Burnell, Wright, Reynolds, Hillebrecht, Russell, Goals, Bronziglia, and Hassett. Alternates, Reynolds and Hillebrecht for the C final. Eligible to swim in the C final. Perry, Oregon, Kay, Cal, DeVito, Romanowski, Brinkman, Kovaleski, Benoit, and Fox. Eligible to swim in the B final. Pilatus, Mitchell, Liska, Walbert, Hardy, Sluck, Lawrence, Kehoe, and Matos. Potential swim off. There will be a swim off. Eligible to swim in the A final. McKyer, Kyrie, Claiborne, Montgomery, Masakis, Washington, Schroeder, Kilpoden, and your top qualifier with a time of 28:33. Maya Freeman, Jersey Shore Y. Yip and Barnwell tied for 10th. Well, stay tuned for a swim off. The time is 10:17. With 30 minutes to declare your intentions to scratch. Heat 3. Pretty good swim there for Alana Keogh. 1:18.82. She has your top time on the deck right now. As heat number 3 of 9 enters the water. Romanowski 1, Federer 2, McDermott 3, McGuire 4, Hill 5, Kennedy 6, Hummel 7, Nells in 8, Warren in 9, and Vanderswag in 10. Catherine Kennedy from the Jersey Shore out 35-42. Kennedy and Hill now moving up. Zoe Hill, York Y. There's your fastest time for Zoe Hill, going 1:16:41. Heat 4. Number 4 and 9. Now in the water. Kissling in 1. Garcia 2. Westhoven 3. Filialt 4. Meldrew in 5. Holler 6. Vandenboe 7. Schaefer 8. Early in 9. And Villanueva in 10. Heat. Holler out 35. 59, your second fastest split going out so far. Time to beat 1:16:41. Zoe Hill, York and York County out of the previous heat. Swim 1:16:44, only 3 100ths off the top time. Great swim right there for Kaylee Holler from Lowe's. Heat 5. Number 5 and 9 in the water. Noble in 1, Lau 2, Livingston 3, Saldivia 4, Anderson 5, Xenia in 6, Walker 7, Cooper 8, Riley 9, and Sutter in 10. Time trial table will close in 10 minutes. Time trial table will close in 10 minutes. Livingston and Kenneth Jennersville, your leader at the halfway mark here in heat number 5. Time to beat 1:16:41. It's Catherine Kennedy, YMCA of the Jersey Shore. And Livingston trying to hold on here as she goes under the ropes. And moving up out of lane 5 is Anderson. And it will be Anderson 1:18:32 out of heat number 5. Heat 6. Out of heat number 6, Birkin 1, Daniels 2, Casson 3, Pitt 4, McGinnis 5, Bohannon in 6, Noble 7, Vanderboe in 8, Cruiser 9, and Chow in lane number 10. She gave a great reflection, the other ED. Should be part of the Blue Wave as an engineering student at the University of Toronto in the fall. Noble out there in 36:42. Once again, time to beat Catherine Kennedy, 1:16:41. She was 35:42 at the 50 split. Daniel's giving it a run down there, up there in lane 2. But it's McGinnis at 1:16:72. I think that's your third fastest time right now. Seven. Heat number 7. In the winner, first of our 3 circle seeded heats. Radowitz in 1, Lewenag 2. Mandribo 16th last year's in 3. Keller 7th last year, 8th in the 50 breast in 4. Gilbert 21st last year, 3rd in the 200 breast in 5. Jernigan 6th last year's in 6. Price in 7, 14th last year. Heron in 8, Betts 9, Skubiak 10, and out first is Gilbert at 34:80. The fastest split going out. Preliminary results from the men's 50-meter butterfly. Eligible to swim in the D final: Burry, Abel, Andrewevkevich, Aliska, McLean, Sweatherland, Doss. Alternates for the C final: Cudlack and Hill. Eligible to swim in C final: Smith, Brinkner, Pong, Gomez, Batsler, Kim, Schoenfelder, Pressler, Vonderay, and Sanchez Gomez. All right, here we go. Gilbert's now at 1:13:17, leading the way. Nice swim there for Izzy Gilbert, 3rd in the 200 breast. Heat 8. Second of our 3 circle seeded heats is in the water. Now lane number 1 is Stevens, Petrakis 2, Oravets 18th last year's in 3, Bellissimo in 4, Yakoviella 6th in 2023. She won the 2 breasts in the IM this week from York. She's in 5. Davis 3rd last year, 2nd in the 50 breast. Lakeland Hills is in 6. Hadley 7, Porzinski 8, Carmella 9, Scara in lane 10. Yakovella out 34:50. That's your fastest split going out so far. Jakiovella 1:12:63, followed by Kwasinski. Nice swim for the regional Y athlete. And Oravet. So 1:12:63, your time to beat. Heat 9. final heat. Third of our 3 circle-seated heats is in the water. 1:12.63, time to beat. Curtison 1, Bushnell 2, Fisher 17th last year's in 3, Reese Camp 11th last year's in 4. She was third in the 50 breast. Top seed coming in is our national record holder. Second last year, she won the 50 breast, second in the 2 breast this week. Hayes is in 6, 10th in the 2 breast, Byers 7, 11th in the 2 breast, Zhang 8, Sauls 9, Dolan in 10, Hunt out 34.66. We need a coach from the Hale YMCA to the administration table, please. Continuing with the results of the men's 50-meter butterfly. Eligible swimming to B final. Fontana, Lestrange, Ruckel, McAfee, Greenlee, Hammond, Chandry, Mingery, Pope, Weiss, and Mercer. Grace Hunt. He's at 1:12.62. By 1/100, she'll be your top seed unofficially. Iacovello will be next to her in 6. We'll have those results out here momentarily. Next up, men's 100-meter breaststroke, your national record, 1:02.14, set in June of 2024. Drew Garth Hoffner Oshkosh, your championship record, 1:02.35, set here last year. John Reese Taylor, Triangle area, 11 heats in total. This will be heat number 1, Mr. Referee. Once again, we need a coach from the Hale YMCA to the admin table, please. Finishing up at the championship final, men's 50-meter butterfly. Eligible swim, Adu, Levi, Wall, Thompson, Torres, Houle, Rusnock, Canosa, McDonough, and your top qualifier with a time of 24.85. Let me say that again. Top qualifier with a time of 24.85. From Spartanburg, Jimmy Beeson. The time is 10:30. You have 30 minutes to declare your intentions to scratch. Okay, out there is Herpel at 33.64. From Phoenixville, Owen in 2, Snurring in 3, Wang 4, Herpel 5, Brown in 6, Jefferson 7, and Sedal in 8. 100 meters of breaststroke. And it'll be Herpel 1:12.59 setting the pace. Heat 2. Preliminary results from the women's 100-meter breaststroke. Alternates for the D final, Kissling and Kehoe. Eligible to swim in the D final, Hummel, Vanderboe, Sauls, Young, Schaefer, Pitt, Kehoe, Casson, Skubiak, and Lee. Alternates for the C final, Bellissimo, Pitt. Eligible to swim in the C final, Zhang, Curtis, Scara, Kennedy, McGinnis, Brudowitz, Daniels, Jernigan, Bushnell, and Bohannon. Eligible to swim in the B final. Heron, Dolan, Holler, Keller, Mendribo, Price, Lewenag, Hill, Petrakis, and Hadley. Eligible to swim in the championship final. Davis, Fisher, Reeskamp, Byers, Orovets, Hayes, Barzinski, Gilbert, Iacoviella, and your top qualifier with the time of 1:12.62 seconds. From Spartanburg, Grace Hunt. Time is 10:32. You have 30 minutes to declare your intentions to scratch. And Zenda going 1:10.09. That is your lead fast time now. Logan Zenda from Farmington Valley. Heat 3. He's number 3 of 11 in the water. Logan Zenda has your top time on the deck. It is 1:10.09 from Farmington Valley. Heat number 3 in the water. Shields in 1, Hindral in 2, Gimby 3, Lowry 4, Rodriguez 5, Devereaux 6, Kim 7, Zhu 8, Tiggleman 9, and Lazinguiz in lane number 10. Psych sheets for time trials are now posted. Please check your entries. Psych sheets for time trials now posted. Please check your entries. Bo Shields at 31:93. Fastest time, 1:10. We should be underneath that. Lane 4 now moving up is Lowry. Ethan Lowry from Spartanburg, and it will be Tiggleman down here in 9, right in front of me, 109.31. Great swim for Logan Tiggleman. A new lead time on the deck. Heat 4. Your new top time, Logan Tiggleman, rapid area, 109.31. Out of heat number 4, Bielstein in 1, Reamer 2, Lychek 3, Sikorika in 4, Mateski 5, McDonald 6, Kim 7, Leotis 8, Garrick 9, and Haddon in 10, and that's Jazz Leota out 32.49. Second fastest split, Tiggleman was 32.26. Jazz Leota now moving up. Still Leota. He's going to have a pretty good swim, and he's 109.59, his second fastest time so far. Jazz Leota from Regional Y, Western Connecticut. Heat 5. Jazz Leota was a Skidmore College commit. In the water, heat number 5-11. Godoy in 1, Brooks 2, Zanekis 3, Welt 4. Gauda 5, Stahl 6, G7, Wolf 8, White 9, and Peterson in 10. 32.26, your fastest split so far going out. There's a 31.40 for the Jersey Shore's Andrew Peterson. .09.31 top time, Logan Tiggleman. Andrew Peterson down here in 10, completed 1:11.42. Up there, Zanakis, his teammate, now moving up on the second half of this 100. That'll be Zanakis' great swim right there, 1:07.68. He'll have your lead time on the deck unofficially. Heat 6. Number 6 of 11 in the water. Laverini 1, Siaka in 2, Reese 3, Spiry 4, Q 5, McMillan 6, Hambridge 7, Hartzell 8, Mahoney 9, and Alejandro in lane number 10. 31-24 for William Reese, York and York County. That's your fastest split going out so far. 31-24 for Reese. 7:68, Manuel Xenakis, Jersey Shore. He has your fastest time so far. Big swim right here for William Reese, having a great meet. Seen him in a few finals already. And he'll be 105.72 to set the pace for the remainder of the heat. Great swim. Up there by Hartzell and Laverini. Heat 7. Number 7 of 11 in the water. Servino in 1, Lou 2, Page 3, Mullen back 4, Frere 5, Moffitt 6, Schneider 7, Newcomb 8, Haddock 9. Javier did a great job of singing our national anthem. I believe that was Wednesday. Today is Friday, August 1st. As these guys swim, there he is, Hunter Javier from Somerville, going out 31.96. Time to beat 105.72. William Reese from York and York County out of the previous heat. Hunter Javier trying to hold on now, moving up in lane number 4, Hollenbach. And it will be Hollenbach from Oshkosh going 108.51. Nice swim, guys. Heat 8. Top time remains with William Reese, 105.72, York and York County. Number 8-11 in the water, Youssef in 1, Wong 2, Nelson 3, Dershak 4, Granadas 5, Devisa 6, Harrelson 7, Haganeshin 8, Sheehan 9, and Gallo in 10. Devisa, nice reflection to open our meet up on Tuesday morning. Great job. Youssef out 31.32. Only 8/100ths of a second behind where Reese was. Stefan Youssef, Lakeland Hills, 14 years old. Hunter Gallo on the other side. In lane 10, also in the mix here. Here they go 1-2. The boys from Lakeland Hills, 107.40, and yes, they do. Followed by Devisa from Yoda, 107.04. Good swim right there for Youssef. Heat 9. Here we go. Top time remains 105.72. William Reese from York and York County out of heat number 6. Heat number 9 in the water. First of our 3 circle seated heats. Sayeg in 1, Simon 2, shown forward. 25th last year's in 3. Turn is 5th in the 50 breast is in 4. Lucan 7th last year, 6th in the 50 breast in 5. Tith 8th last year, 2nd in the 50 breast is in 6. Franklin is in 7, 12th last year. Keo 8, Torres 9, and Bo in 10. Lucan's out 30.54. Finn Lukens. Lukens. Now it's Tith. Lukens the Bucknell Bison commit. Also moving up is Turnus. It's Tith at 105.21. That's your new top time. Nice swim, gentlemen. Heat 10. Second of our 3 circle seated heats is in the water. Heat number 10 of 11. Wu in 1, Jablonski 2, Chubbuck 20th last year's in 3. Snyder 21st last year. Will be gold ram at Westchester next year. Veda 6th last year, 4th in the 50 breast. He's our 200 breast champ. He's in 5. Impins 12th in the 50 breast is in 6th. Dale 23rd last year's in 7. Hoddles 8. Uzendal in 9 and Lancaster in 10. Fada out 30.04. That's your fastest split going out. Sebastian Tith has your fastest time at 105.21. Here comes Caden, as I mentioned, our 200 breaststroke champion. Below that 105, he's at 104.62. There is your fastest time unofficially, followed by Impins and then Snyder in that heat. Heat 11. Number 11 of 11, final heat, third of our 3 circle seated heats in the water. Caden Fada, 104.62 time to beat. Sellinger in 1, the Grimace in 2. Dinesh 19th last year's in 3. 4 is Harmon, 13th last year. Lane 5, our top seed, 3rd last year's Hepburn. 6 is Rushnock. 7 is Regan, 9th last year. 8th Hale, 32nd in the D final last year. Smith in 9, Detweiler in 10, Hepburn out 30.17, 1300ths of a second behind where Fada was. 104.62, time to beat. Rushnock right there, but it's Hepburn. Evan Hepburn from Triangle area. Trying to hold on here. Let's see where he ends up. 104 time to beat, and he will be a 104.22, so that'll be your top time by 0.4 of a second. Evan Hepburn. Nice swim, gentlemen. Please put your hands together for all of those breaststrokers, ladies and gentlemen. Great job, guys. Next up, women's 100-meter backstroke. National record 59.25 set in June of 2024. Leah Shackley Blair. She also holds the championship record. She set that in 2023 at 59.56. 10 heats in total. This will be heat number 1, Mr. Referee. Women's 100-meter backstroke, heat number 1 in the water. Wilkinson 2, DeVito in 3, Mathewson 4, James 5, Barbie 6, Palmer 7, Jastrob in lane number 8. Is out in 33.64. Messina Barb from YMCA Central, Maryland. Heat number 1, Messina Bars at 109.74. Heat 2. Messina Barb, she was 109.44 out of the previous heat. Heat number 2 at 10 in the water. Horgan 1, Smith 2, McGrath 3, Feminine 4, Benoit 5, Quad 6, Eckert 7, Keller 8, Bell 9, and Funderburk in lane number 10. Hope our spectators are doing well. Up there, you having fun yet? It's Friday in Florida. Where else would you rather be? Friday in Florida. You got the whole weekend. Great job up there, spectators, as usually. Parents very supportive. Grandparents, aunts, uncles, friends. Love the shirts. Up here in lane number 1, Riley. He was out in 32.8. Riley Horgan, Wyckoff. He's going to set the pace here at 108.82. Heat number 3. Heat number 3, Westage in 1, Price 2, Macaranis in 3, Horton 4, Ferrero 5, Campbell 6, Freeman 7, Gifford 8, Stewart in 9, and Wolf in 10. Price out 33.07. Second fastest split so far. Willie Price, YMCA, the Jersey Shore. Price and Macaranis battling out here in lanes 2 and 3. Also moving up here in lane number 9, Bella Stewart from Spartanburg. And it will be Stewart. She goes 108.92. Second fastest time so far. Heat 4. The top time remains with Riley Horgan from Wyckoff at 108.82 unofficially. Heat 4 of 10 in the water. Peterson 1, Pilatus in 2, Ashworth 3, Scribbin 4, Rosenbach 5, Schroeder 6, Morin 7, Allen 8, Wildstein in 9, and Landers in 10. Peterson going 32.65. That's your fastest split going out so far. Morgan Peterson from Ridley. Preliminary results of the men's 100-meter breaststroke. Alternates for the D final. Kim and Devereaux eligible to swim in the D final. McDonald, Lou, Godoy, Gouda, Page, Griffiths, Nelson, Couture, Da Silva, and Servino. We'll pick that up in a few minutes. Swim there on lane number 6. It's Schroeder at 107.37. Heat 5. Continue with the results of the men's 100-meter breaststroke. Eligible to swim in the C final. Peterson, Devisa, Lavarini, Franklin, Schoenfelder, Hartzell, Legrimis, Hollenbach, Elsayeg, and Huddle. Eligible to swim in the B final. Gallo, Bow, Chubbuck, Schneider, Dinesh, Impins, Yusuf, Hale, Zanakis, and Keogh. Eligible to swim in your championship final. Torres, Regan, Lukens, Turnus, Harmon, Reese, Rustock, Tith, Veda, and your top qualifier from Yoda with the time of 104.22, Evan Hepburn. 10:55. You have 30 minutes to declare your intentions to scratch. Heat 6. Ellie Barrows from Jersey Shore out of heat number 7, going 109.05. Top time 107.37. Audrey Schroeder out of heat number 4. Heat number 6 in the water of 10. Guerrero in 1, Bernard 2, Strawn 3, Roland 4, Barnwell 5, Yip 6, Kim 7, Sorella Cichetta in 8, Young 9, and McNamara in lane number 10. Lulu Bernard from Lakeland Hills out first at 32.81. It's a little bit faster than what Schroeder was by 0.15 of a second. Once again, top time 107.37. Lulu Bernard, pulling that 107 mark. She's at 107.27, your new lead time. Heat 7. 107. Final heat before our 3 circle seated heats. Lulu Bernard, top time on the deck unofficially, 107.27. Second fastest is Audrey Schroeder, 107.37. Lane 1, Lucier. Karen 2, Keogh 3, Reynolds 4, Hoppin 5, Bauer 6, Zaglia in 7, Wright 8, Corby 9, Obensky in lane number 10. Will be out first. Looks like Bauer out 32.17. That is your fastest split going out so far. Blake Bauer, 13 years old from Lakeland Hills. Again, Blake can get underneath that 107 mark. Hold off the field. Moving up out of lane number 4, it's Max Reynolds from North Lexington. And it'll be Reynolds, now your new leader, 106.93. Heat 8. First of our 3 circle seated heats. Heat number 8 of 10 in the water. Panarero in 1, Del Rosario in 2. Hatsis third, the 100 free, 8th in the 2 back. She's in 3. Richie 16th last year. She's in 4. Sluck third last year in 5. She was 6th in the 2 back. Kavanaugh in 6, 9th last year. Lane 7 is Zimmerly. 13th in the 2 back. 8 Stalford. Sakis in 9 and McEnroe in 10. Richie out first, 31.57. That's your fastest 50 split so far. 6.93, time to beat. Bauer from Lakeland Hills, the 13-year-old. Pretty tight race here between Richie. Hatsis now moving up. Third and 100 free the other night. Also on the other side, Vicky Sluck, and it will be Hatsis going 106.31. Heat 9. Heat number 9, second of our 3 circle seated heats in the water. Top time so far, Mia Hatsis 106.31 unofficially. Schroeder in 1, Fox 2, Leishman, our 200 back champs in 3. Baumgartner, second in the 2 back, is in 4. Guyetsky, first in the 50 back, she's in 5. Chesley in 6, 6 last year. 7 is Sarvis, 12th last year. Conjatera 19th in the 50 backs in 8. Perry 9, Wilson in 10. Guyetsky out 31.17. Fastest split going out through far. Natalia Guyetsky from Cheshire. I mentioned our 50 back champ. 6:31 time to beat will be below that, and Guyetsky goes 104.75. Heat 10. final heat. Heat number 10 and 10, third of our 3 circle seated heats in the water. Time to beat 104.75. Gajewski out of the previous heat unofficially. Puccio in 1, Fusco 2, Aguano 3, Petrakis 12th in the 50 back in 4. She was 24th last year. Claiborne, runner-up last year. 2nd in the 50 back, 3rd in the 2 back this week. She's in 5. Hinson 11th last year's in 6. Cohen 7. Dispo 8. Hammer 9. And Montgomery in 10. We've got a tie going out, 31-32 between Dispo and Claiborne. That is your second fastest splits. Gajewski was 31-17. You would think he'd come back in. Addie Dispo, 15 meters to go. Center of the pool, Alyssa Claiborne. Claiborne runner-up last year. We'll see what these ladies go in with. And it will be a 104.71, 4 100s quicker than Gajewski. And then a 104.89, that'll seed Dispo in 3rd. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for those 100 backstrokers on the women's side. Great job, ladies. Next up, men's 100-meter backstroke. Your national record set December of 2022. Daniel Deal, Cumberland, Maryland. He also holds the championship meet record, 53.91. Set in July 2023. 8 heats in total. This will be heat number 1, Madam Referee. Heat number 1, men's 100 backstroke. Williams 1, Cruiser 2, Keene 3, Lawrence 4, Kelly 5, Meyer 6, Fanadakis in 7, Hines 8, Zimmerman 9, Kudlak in lane number 10. Yard seat times, let's see who's down there. And it looks like it will be Meyer. He's out 30.09. Sam Meyer, Greater Somerset County. And the pool now moving up. Brennan Keene from Cheshire. Having a good back half here. And it looks like it will be Lawrence from Goldsboro, North Carolina. Zach Lawrence, great swim. Heat 2. Out of the previous heat, that was Zach Lawrence on that back half from Metropolitan Goldsboro, North Carolina. 102.76 is your top time. Heat number 2 in the water. Right in 1, Jones 2, Titley 3, Kyer 4, Hamnet 5, Fletcher Ford 6, Greenwald 7, Zeal 8, Zoo 9, and O'Toole in 10. O'Toole 29.77. Ian O'Toole from Coatesville, Pennsylvania. In lane number 10, your fastest split so far at the 50 mark. Trying to move up. Well, lane 5, that's Hamnet. O'Toole still in it. And it will be a Hamnet code 102.17, their new lead time. Heat 3. Heat number 3 of 8. Keep your eyes on the outside lanes also for your leaders. Jonathan Houle in 1, Du Bois 2, Noble 3, Pindewall 4, Spurzik in 5, Durst 6, Wong 7, Davis 8, Martin 9, and Liotti in 10. Those are your yard seed times, final 2 yard seed times. It'll be Houle out 27.94. Jonathan Houle. Followed by Liotti at 29.80. Houle trying to finish up, trying to get it at 58, 59 mark would be putting him there. He's at 58.77 for Jonathan Houle. That'll be your lead time. Heat 4. Number 4 of 8 into water. Hunt 1, Thomas 1, Mora 2, Andrews 3, Hutto 4, Frank 5, he's 6, Owen 7, Wysenko 8, Stahl 9, Himmelheber in 10. Preliminary results, women's 100-meter backstroke. Alternates for the D final, Quad and Lang. Eligible to swim in the D final, Downey, McNamara, Cirillo Cicchetti, Price, Rowland, Hoffman, Rosenbach, Holt, Yip, and Woodruff. Out first, Jay Owens, 29.07. Eligible to swim in the C final. Fox, Kyer, Hammer, Bauer, Conjitera, Schroeder, Kehoe, Peterson, Zimmerly, and Ferrero. Your 2 alternates, Lucier and McEnroe. And lane 7, that's Owens going 1:00:41. Great swim for Jay. Heat 5. Continuing with the women's 100-meter backstroke. Preliminary results, eligible to swim in the B final. Perry, Petrakis, Reynolds, Cohen, Sluck, Aguano, Kavanaugh, Ritchie, Fusco, and Bernard. Eligible to swim in your championship finals. Stolfort, Hattis, Sarvis, Chesley, Schroeder, Leishman, Baumgartner, Dispo, Gajecki, and Guyetsky, and your top qualifier with a time of 1:04.71. From Lowe's, it's Alyssa Claiborne. Time is 11:12. 30 minutes to declare your intentions to scratch. Alrighty, here we go in heat number 5. That looks like out of lane number 2. Tyler Hopkins, Jersey Shore Y. 58.77 is your time to beat. And he'll be in at 1:00:96, followed by Hotto and then Pham. Nice swim, gentlemen. Heat 6. Heat number 6, first of our 3 circle-seated heats in the water for the men's 100-meter backstroke. Out of 1 is Mihawk, Tasker 2, White 3, Van Velzer 3rd and a 2, back 2, 2nd and a 2 fly, 16th last year, he's in 4. 5 is Staubach, 6 and a 50 back. 6 is Metz, 7th and a 50 back. 7 is Michaels, 24th last year, Liska 8 and East 9 and Pong in 10. Staubach out 28.05, second fastest split going out so far. Jonathan Hull was 27.94. Who's got some speed? Staubach trying to hold off Metz and Van Velzer. Van Velzer looking strong, but here comes Michael Metz from Powell Crosley. A nice swim right there. Metz goes 58.99, second fastest time so far. Heat 7. Top time remains with Jonathan Hull, 58.77 out of a previous heat. Second of our 3 circle-seated heats, heat number 7 of 8. Rian 1, Wilson 2. Regan 9th last year's in 3. Gutierrez 26 last year's in 4. Burke 6 last year, 2nd and a 2 backs in 5. Abda 4th and a 2 backs in 6. Smith 7, Clifford 8, McCloskey 9, and Iyer in lane 10. Abda out first, 28.75. Once again, time to beat. 58.77. Jonathan Hull from Ridley. He's been cooled down now, sitting on the deck for a while. Well, lane 6, Lucas Ab trying to get below that 58.77 mark. And it will be Abd at 59.13, followed by Burke and Regan. Heat 8. Final heat, heat number 8 of 8, third of our 3 circle-seated heats in the water for the men's 100-meter backstroke. Top time 58.77, top split going out 27.94. Jonathan Hull, Rowan in 1, Brunmeyer 2, Minch 9th in the 50 backs in 3, Wyan 8th in the 50 backs in 4, Johnson 2nd last year, he won the 2 back, 3rd in the 50 back, he's in 5, Sutherland in 6, 5th in the 5th back. 7 is Martin, 19th last year. 8 is Touchbury, Bajowski in 9, and Kennedy in 10. Connor Johnson out 27.59. That's your fastest split going out. Well, Connor Johnson will be swimming backstroke for the Hokies. You never know. Johnson at 57.09. Great swim right there. Followed by Sutherland, who looks to have the second fastest time. We'll see Connor Johnson a little bit later tonight. Great swim. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for all of those backstrokers. Gentlemen, clear the pool, please. Thank you. Relays will start at 11:25, ladies. Relays will start at 11:25, so about 6 minutes before we go. Once again, we're going to start our relays at 11:25, so we'll need our timers and our officials in their positions. Thank you. Preliminary results of the men's 100-meter backstroke. Alternates for the D final, Williams and Zimmerman. Eligible to swim in the D final, Martin or Fanadakis. The boys, Liska, Rowan, O'Toole, Hutton, Morin, Kelly and Tintley. Alternates for the C final, Hutto and Hamnet. Eligible to swim in the C final, Anise, Andrews, Stahl, Touchberry, Iyer, Liati, Wilson, Mihak, Tasker and Pong. Eligible to swim in the B final, Smith, Clippard, Gajowski, Hopkins, Owens, Michaels, Regan, Martin, White, and Brunmeyer. Eligible to swim in tonight's championship final, men's 100-meter backstroke. Burke, Minch, Staubach, Van Velzer, Wyand, Abd, Metz, Poole, Sutherland, and your top qualifier with the time of 57.09 seconds from Lakeland Hills, Connor Johnson. Time is 11:23. You have 30 minutes to declare your intentions to scratch. Are you ready for some relays? Women's 800-meter freestyle relay. National championship record set back in 2012. 8:20.61. A middle tiger with Lips, Konopka, Gallier, and Gillig. This will be heat number 2. Mr. Referee. Here we go, heat number 2 in the water. Farmington in 1 with Benoit. Young for Chambersburg is in 2. Stevens in 3 for Upper Palmetto. Kovaleski in 4 for Hamilton. Briones in 5 for Greater Somerset County. 6 is Triangle with Mitchell. 7, Webb for Lynchburg. 8, Sutter for Regional Y. Dini in 9 for Phoenixville. And Areno in 10 for Ridley. We got 100 through, looking pretty good there. 103s, not much separating that group. 27 hundredths of a second between Hamilton, Triangle, and Greater Somerset County. Halfway through the first leg. Still Hamilton, Triangle, and Somerset County. Lynchburg trying to move up a little bit. At the 200 mark, it'll be Hamilton at 2:10.02. Second swimmer's in. Richardson 1, Ritchie 2. Hayes 3, Ross 4. Willebrecht 5, Fishburne 6, Woodrup 7, Hatsis 8, Lewis 9, McGann in 10. Still Hamilton leading away. Hamilton, New Jersey, 3:14.52. Followed by Triangle, Somerset County. Now it's Triangle. Triangle with Poppy Fishburne now taking the lead. Somerset County and then Hamilton. Trying to move up. Regional Y, Western Connecticut, Hatsis, our third 900 free. Also moving up from Phoenixville, Bryn Lewis. We saw her early in the 400. But it's triangle at 4:22.61. Halfway through. All right, third swimmer's in. Bouchane is in 1. Detweiler 2. Hadley 3. Saldivia in 4. Hoy 5. Perry 6. Chopbell 7. Fusco 8. Obensky in 9. And Schwelm in 10. Triangle still your leader, followed by Greater Somerset County. Now trying to move up on that last 50 with Hamilton. Regional Y, Western Connecticut in 4th. Good 50 right there for Yoda. 6:01.75. We'll be 3/4 of the way through. And into the anchor leg. Yoda. Somerset County, then Hamilton. Drop there, lane number 1. Farmington now moving up to 5th place behind Western Connecticut. And your anchors are in. Here we go. Finishing up here in this last 200. Ellis 1, Del Rosario 2. Corby 3, Jernigan 4, Siddle 5, Lang 6, Holt 7, Peter Jonas in 8, Mages 9, and Peterson in 10. Coming up on the 700-meter mark. Here it is, 800 free relay, heat number 2 for the women. Still Yoda. Not much separating these two. Somerset County and Yoda, and Hamilton, Western Connecticut, and Farmington Valley. Emily Sedal now moving up for Greater Somerset County. Final push for home. Somerset County. Less than a second at that wall ahead of Yoda. Hamilton still 3rd. But only at 5/100ths of a second behind Hamilton is Western Connecticut. And it will be Somerset County going 8:46.44, followed by Yoda, and then Hamilton and Western. All right, right, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for those 800 freestyle relays. On the women's side, we're going to have a couple of swim-offs coming up. We'll ask that our athletes please clear the pool. All right, just preparing for our swim off here. We have 2 swim offs in a row. They'll both be 50 swim offs. This is a women's 50-meter butterfly swim off for the A final, Mr. Referee. All righty, here we go. Mary Barnwell from Hale is in 4. Janice Yip, 5 for Fanwood Scotts Plains. This is a swim in the championship final. They were both 29:34 earlier today. Can you get underneath that 29? That would be pretty cool. And it will be Jenny Ship. She'll move into the A final. Mary Barnwell swim into B final in lane 5. Both under their time from earlier today. Great job, ladies. One more swim off. All righty, here we go. Men's 50-meter breaststroke swim off for the 100 breaststroke. 50 meters breaststroke, Mr. Referee. This will be to get into the B final. Also from Lowe's in 4, Schoenfelder from Lynchburg in 5. So get him into the B final. And it will be Schoenfelder, not by much, 9/100ths of a second in that 50. Great job. Put your hands together for those time trialists, ladies and gentlemen. Great swims. Alrighty, relay time for the men. 800-meter freestyle relay, your national championship record, 7:39.91, set by Countryside back July 2014. House, George, Westrick, and Slavey. This will be heat number 2, Mr. Referee. Lead number 1 at Chikara for Upper Palmetto. 2 is Fletcher. Ford for the Regional Y Western Connecticut. Presslers in 3 for Powell Crosley Jr., the Tiger Sharks. 4 is Gautreaux for Upper Main Line. Brooks is in 5 for Lakeland Hills. Ree, 6 for Wyckoff. 7 is Hale for Cheshire. Poole in 8 for Ridley. 9 is McClure for Fanwood Scotch Plains, and Myers, he's in lane 10 for M.E. Lyons. That's Hool up there, 57-87 going out, but down here for Fanwood Scotch Plains, 58.05, that's Harrison McClure. Now Liam Fletcher Ford moves into first for the Regional Y, Western Connecticut. Look at that split right there, going down in 30.70. Chester also moving up. Fletcher Ford. Big swim right here on the back half, but here comes Fanwood Scotch Plains also moving up. Chester now in third, 158.51. For the Regional Y, Western Connecticut. Zeal in 1, Regan 2, Gomez 3, Padilla 4, Bachelor 5, Levi 6, Booth 7, Ryan in 8. That's Ian Ryan. Finished last night on that 400 free relay. Ridley finished second. 9 is Michaels. 10 is Bene. Grandma Carolyn Ryan keeping an eye on Ian Ryan out of lane number 8. A big swim right now for Western Connecticut. Well ahead right now. Western Connecticut with Bobby Regan, soon to be a Fairfield Stag, swimming into Mac. And with Scotch Plains still running second with Braden Michaels. Regional Y, Western Connecticut. Out in front, still putting some water between them and the rest of the teams. 30.45 on that third 50. For Bobby Regan. Time final event, and he can move into the top 10. Get on the podium. He can hold on halfway through. Here we go. Regional Y, 355.59, followed by Fanwood Scotch Plains, and then Wyckoff moving up. Good swim right there for Riker Levi. We've got Brunmeyer in 1, Hatsis 2, McNarian 3, Bolino 4, Runke 5, Wilson 6, Furtado in 7, Reshi in 8, Calderon 9, and Burke in 10. Still, Regional Y, Western Connecticut. Wyckoff now moving up. Cole Wilson for Wyckoff. Andrew Hatsis for the Regional Y. Can they chase down the Regional Y here on this back half? they're moving up. It's on lane number 9. And with Scotch Plains in the mix, still Regional Y, Western Connecticut. Then Famewood Scotch Plains, then Wyckoff. Anchors in, here we go. Final 200, Canty in 1, Page in 2, Williams 3, Hutto 4, Johnson 5, Krause in 6, Adu 7, Hines 8, Gould 9, and Sino in 10. Center of the pool, now moving up. Still Regional Y, Western Connecticut, followed by Lakeland Hills and Wyckoff. Connor Johnson in for Lakeland Hills. Brendan Krause for Wyckoff. Gavin Page for Western. Famewood Scotch Plains with Terry Gould. 50 to go. Connor Johnson turning it on. Gavin Page, neck and neck. Winner of Heat 2, good finish by Page, but it will be 7:58:33. Lakeland Hills, followed by Western Connecticut, and then Wyckoff. What a great swim there. Two teams under 8:00. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for those relay swimmers. Our time trial session will begin at 12:20. 12:20, time trials to begin at 12:20. Great job, guys. Competition pool is available for warm down and warm up. We will open up lanes 2 and 9 if I get an official to put out a couple of signs for one-way sprints. 2 and 9 will be your one-way sprint lanes, 2 and 9. Can I get an official to put out the sprint signs? Thank you.